Gail able to shed any light on your insomnia or all those horrible headaches?
Oh, it's nothing specific, but it was a productive session. I feel better than I did before.
Don't really look like you feel better.
Well, I'm no closer to finding out what happened when I was a kid, but I'm not going to force the issue anymore.
Which means what? What are we going to do now?
Gail thinks I'll remember when it's time. I'm inclined to agree with her.
I say phooey to that, Doc. I don't like that strategy. You are suffering from these horrible migraines all day, and you're not getting any sleep at night.
What do you have in mind there, Dr. Coe?
Well, as your doctor, I just would like us to maybe approach this problem from another angle. I think maybe we need to separate you from the source of all your tension.
And the source is?
Well... Victor! Good. You got out of that shirt, but I need that shirt so I can get it cleaned.
Oh, I don't want to have it clean.
Well, you have to. You can't wear it the way it was.
Well, I have no intention of wearing it. I'm going to throw it away.
You don't throw away a perfectly good shirt like that. It's nice.
I don't want to be a bother.
It's not a bother, Victor. We'll just run some water on it before the stain sets.
You got, oh, cold, icy cold water.
Well, you know, actually, if you want to remove a blood stain without a trace, you'd actually have to use Victor's own saliva.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have Victor spit on his own shirt. Listen, just give me the shirt, and I'll take it and have it cleaned.
Don't give it another thought. It's an old shirt. We're going to throw it out. End of discussion. But I do want to tell you both that it's nice to have family fussing over me. It's been a long time since I lived with people I care about, and I do like living here. So that's why I want to do whatever I can to lighten the load, including the laundry. So please, let me be a help when I offer. I know I'm not the easiest man in the world to live with.
You wanted me to ask him to leave.
Well, you see, it's just because I think really you need to be healthy and happy in your own home here.
I can't ask him to move out now. Just have to find some other way to deal with it.
You do the laundry.
That's my father.
Did he have any enemies that you're aware of?
He was admired by a lot of people. He wasn't liked by many.
Can you be more specific? I'm sorry, I know this is hard.
Isn't there another time that we can do this?
I can do this, Frank.
Can you think of anyone that may have wanted to see your father dead?
Half the people in this hospital. Does that narrow it down?
Does that include you?
Detective.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
It appears there was a struggle. We found a couple of long strands of curly brown hair caught in one of the victim's cufflinks.
Like the daughter's?
I would need a sample of the daughter's hair to rule out a match.
Thanks a lot. Julie, this is hardly the place to try to figure anything out. Would you mind coming down to the station and maybe answer a few questions?
Can't you finish asking your questions here so I can take her home?
Well, from what you've told me, it sounds like a lot of people want to see your father dead. Questioning might take a couple of hours. It might be easier down at the station.
Can Frank come with me?
Of course.
Then I'll go.
We want to find whoever did this as much as you do.
It's about time you got around to this.
I wasn't sure you wanted to.
I want to. Now.
A 9-year-old Metro girl has a new lease on life thanks to surgery at the Hospital for Sick Children. Tracy Hooper was given the liver...
I am one of the most useful materials in the world, yet I am made from very
This court is not a gymnasium for the acrobatics of Michael Donegan, nor the city of New York.
All those channels, nothing worth watching. You should get what's it called? Pay-per-view.
Did you miss your soap today?
No, I taped it.
We interrupt this program for a special bulletin. I'm here at General Hospital, where police are investigating the scene of a grisly murder that took place only hours ago.
Lucy? Lucy, get in here!
What? What? Victor started another fire.
No. Someone's been murdered at the hospital.
Port Charles PD has revealed that Dr. Bennett Devlin, a renowned cardiologist, was the victim of a stabbing. Police are saying that Dr. Devlin was killed in his research lab at General Hospital. The police have no suspects. That's all the information we have at this time. This is Jason Tucker reporting at General Hospital.
Weren't we there about that time?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but he certainly seemed every bit as repellent as you made him out to be in your book. They probably deserved what he got.
Well, he was pompous and arrogant. A bit of a slug, as you called him, even smarmy. But Victor, you know, he really did save Kevin's life.
Well, that's not to say he might not have had some redeeming qualities.
Doc, this is so creepy. To have somebody in your book murdered and that same sort of character guy murdered in real life?
This is too bizarre. Rather unfortunate example of life imitating art.
There you go.
What did you do with him? With the body, I mean?
The medical examiner finished up at the crime scene. We moved your father to the morgue.
I need to make funeral arrangements.
The body hasn't been released yet.
You mean until after an autopsy?
That's right.
I have to call my mom. I should call my mom. She's out of the country. I don't even think she's reachable.
That explains why we haven't been able to reach her in Chicago. I know this is hard all the way around. I like to make things easier.
How so?
I like for Julie to submit fingerprints, hair and blood samples. It's standard procedure to eliminate...
Julie did not kill her father.
I'm not suggesting that at all. Look, Frank, Julie's choosing to cooperate. Why don't you just let her?
No.
I'm sorry?
I won't submit to any tests.
You might want to reconsider that.
You heard her. She said no.
I think it's in your best interest.
No, if you want fingerprints, blood, or anything else from me, you can go through my lawyer.
We can go that route. Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then I suggest you find one as soon as possible.
Do you want something to drink? Nobody really eats apples around here.
No.
Well, I'm gonna have a brandy. I'll bet you think that I must be pretty weak, relying on a shot of brandy for strength.
I don't think you're weak at all. I didn't know that you liked brandy.
There are still a lot of things that we don't know about each other.
Funny you should say that.
You're not laughing. Why is there blood on my bracelet?
'Cause it was lying next to Devlin's dead body.